Good evening, everybody. Well, who would have thought that in this day and time that the KKK would still be around? Well, they are apparently, and they are planning a rally in North Carolina, I think on August the 9th. They've been passing out flyers, and people, the way that the people are getting the flyers is they're finding them with in a plastic bag with either a rock inside or the bag is filled with rice with a flyer inside. So apparently these KKK members that are passing out these flyers are probably doing it when nobody's home or doing it at nighttime from a distance, hence the rock and the rice. They're filling the bag up and just flinging the flyers, hoping to recruit people, which I think is very stupid. With all the racism, people, okay, there's a constant thing about racism. With all the racism that we have and that the government's trying to stop and everybody wants to put a stop to racism, why is the county still letting these rallies continue? I think the KKK, their rallies should be considered a hate crime because they're targeting certain people. They say right here that I'm reading that they said, okay, this is exactly what they say. If blacks would actually listen to what we're talking about, it ain't about them anymore with the Klan. It is usually about the immigrants who are flooding the United States. Now notice that how they said it's usually about the immigrants. They said it's not about the blacks anymore, but that's not true because they go on to talk in here before they say it's not about the blacks anymore. When they want people to join the rally, they said, are you tired of black crime? So they want to rally about black crime, but they're saying it's not about the blacks. That doesn't make any sense. I think rallies of the KKK should be considered a hate crime. They are targeting people. And if they're saying it's not about the blacks anymore, let a black man go and try to join the KKK. Let's see what the KKK would say. Either the KKK would laugh in their face and say, hell no, or that man would be beaten to a pulp. And the KKK would think that that was fine. That's just not right. And if the KKK said that they're targeting the illegal immigrants coming over here, well, call yourself some other group aside from the KKK. Call yourself America Against Illegal Immigration. But why do you want to rally where you have to throw your invitations in a bag of rice or rocks at people's door because you're afraid that they're going to shoot you if you show up? Why do you want to rally down the street? And what they're going to do is put on their garb with their hood on their head. There has to be a reason why you don't want anybody to see your face. It's because you're ashamed of what you're doing, or you're afraid that somebody's going to kick your ass. And I think it's a little bit of both. Years ago, when my kids were young, we lived in Virginia, a little town in Bluefield, Virginia. And the KKK had got an okay in that small town to do a rally, a march, just walk through the town. And as far as I know, that's the only time it's ever happened out there. But I remember on this day, it was on a Saturday, and I was driving to my parents' house. Me and my daughter was driving to my parents' house. And it's a real small town. So I was going to go through downtown, but they had the downtown blocked off, and I had to take a detour and go the back roads. So I said, I wonder what's going on. I forgot about the rally. And I went down a side street, and I came up to the stop sign to go up the back road, and my daughter was like, God, Mom, what's that? And I turned around and looked, and here they were, marching up the street in full gear and garb. And that was the scariest sight. It was scary. It was just scary. And so I took off up the back road, hurried up and got out of there. But okay, if the KKK wants to rally and march, then they should be made to do so without their hood on, so that everybody knows who they are. and what they're doing. If they're not ashamed of what they're doing, then why wear a hood? They give a new definition to the term hoodie. Oh, I just had to throw that in there. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think that they have a right to rally? Do you are you either bothered or not really bothered by it, or really don't care? Do you think that they are just against the illegal immigrations? Or do you think that they are strictly for white people? And until next time, bye-bye.